So, a quick note before starting this that I am aware that the Ed Wood movie isn't all that accurate with things. Ed's foray into nudie movies and his own passing aren't mentioned much in the film itself, and Bela Lugosi never said anything close to his rant about Boris Karloff.
Fuck you! Karloff does not deserve to smell my shit!
For the sake of this, though, we are going to take the movie as is.
Hi, this is Johnny Depp, and we're here in Hollywood, California, downtown Hollywood, California, and we're shooting a film called Ed Wood.
A lot of movie directors have what I like to call a movie, in which the movie details the business of show business. In Hugo, Martin Scorsese did a movie about how beautiful films are and how they must be preserved. In The Fabelmans, Steven Spielberg made a semi-autobiographical epic about how making movies is therapeutic and can help us process events. Then there's Burton, who in Ed Wood tells us that you can pour yourself into the film and everyone can hate it. You can try to do something and try your best to be the best, and you can want something really, really hard, only to get spat on as you fall.
You're wasting your life making shit! Nobody cares! These movies are terrible!
Which makes sense that Burton would do a film like that. A lot of his career up until that point was met with the phrase, "What the heck is this?" While his early work was impressive, it was also met with a lot of confusion. From the early Cal Arts / Disney stuff like Vincent and Frankenweenie, which were beautiful and very much from Burton's heart, they were also kind of scary at the time, and, well, parents and producers didn't quite understand what was going on. Also, the less said about Hansel and Gretel, maybe the better. And even leading up to production on Ed Wood, Burton was facing the disappointing backlash from angry mothers about the Batman Returns McDonald's toys. And also during production of Ed Wood, we saw the box office numbers for Nightmare Before Christmas, which were okay. Burton himself even saw parallels in how his early films, Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Beetlejuice, getting scathing reviews very similar to the reviews that Ed Wood got on his plays.
Oh, what does that old queen know? She didn't even show. Sent her copyboy to do the dirty work. Screw you, Miss Crowley.
Possibly the funniest thing is how Burton's cynical take on Hollywood shows how much Hollywood really hasn't changed over the years. From studios fighting over movie adaptations on crazy headlines, quick turnaround for films to make a buck,
It opens in 9 weeks in Tulsa.
and possibly the biggest being using a star to boost a film's status.
I don't make major motion pictures. I make crap.
Yes, but if you take that crap and put a star in it, then you've got something.
Yeah, crap with a star.
The heart of Ed Wood actually comes from this last part. Ed Wood would cast elderly star Bela Lugosi in his films to give them a little bit of clout. And of course, I'm obviously not the first to compare Ed Wood's friendship to Bela Lugosi to Tim Burton's own friendship with Vincent Price, even mirroring how Burton was filming Price up to the very end for a documentary that we may never see. Despite everything Ed was going through with his budding film career, he would always try to make a space for Bella. He would make a space for everyone on his ragtag team. Burton takes the time to show that Ed has true kindness and drive when it comes to his group and taking them with him on his rather weird journey. Probably one of the stronger moments, which was sadly partially on the cutting room floor, was Ed having dinner with Thor's family. Thor being the big bodybuilder in the film who can barely speak any English. Thor's wife, while Thor is out of the room, makes a comment on how degrading it is to see him play monster after monster in his film. After that film, Ed actually starts to cast Thor in more normal roles to make him not a disgrace to his family. On a similar note to this, Ed even created the movie Bride of the Monster just so that way he can give Bella another job and more money for therapy. And he also even adopted Vampira after she got sacked from the station. Look, despite his failures, Ed would always push forward, even getting his friends baptized just to make a monster movie, which is tame compared to some of the backdoor deals you see happening today. At the end of the day, Ed Wood is about determination of the creative spirit, no matter how creative the spirit is. By sheer determination, Ed was able to convince studios, friends, and even churches to fund him. It kind of feels the same for Tim and his films. By sheer determination, we now have classic characters like Jack Skellington, Beetlejuice, Emily, Sparky, Edward, and of course, Ed Wood.
This is the one. This is the one I'll be remembered for.
So, have you seen any of Ed Wood's films? What do you think of his legacy and his determination? Feel free to sound off below and do all the obligatory YouTube things. Goodbye, goodbye.
Really? Worst film you ever saw? Well, my next one will be better.